Hi ladies, it's Karen, and I thought I would share with you what I've been doing this week. I've been working on my Smashbook. I finally broke down and purchased one when I realized that I can offer it as a class at Michael's. So I wanted to really work with it, you know, obviously before the class came up, and I'm having a great time with it. So I wanted to share with you how I've chosen to work this particular Smashbook. Obviously, there's 100 different ways you can work these books, and the way, like for example, the way I worked this particular book, and it's the pretty style, you know, with the pink. The way I work this one is going to be completely different than the way I work this one. For Mother's Day, my husband gave me a gift card, and one of the things that I purchased was a wedding style Smashbook. And I bought this after, you know, after I was having so much fun with this other one. So I have so many leftover memorabilia and invitations and place cards and stuff that, you know, this will be fun, but I will do this one in a more neat style, you know, whereas this one I have pretty much just smashed. So let me show you what I've done. And these pens that come with it are surprisingly great. They're great for journaling. They write real nice, and the glue stick that's on the other end is really nice glue. So that was a pleasant surprise. Anyway, so let's see what I've done. Obviously, I haven't worked this inside cover. I don't know what I want to do yet. I want to do something cute. But my book starts here. And it starts of December of 2011. My husband and I had received, tickets for the Nutcracker, you know, as a Christmas gift. So we went to see that. So I kept the envelope that the tickets came in, and I used that as a pocket, and I stuck my tickets in there. I printed out just a couple of small photos, and I used my washi tape so that some journaling could be done behind here if I want. You know, I don't know about you, but I have a lot of odd shapes and things that I've cut out with my Sizzix or Cricut that, you know, turns out I didn't use them in whatever project it was. So, so it worked out that I could, you know, put them in my book. So this is an ornament that I'd cut out and never used. We went to dinner as well, so there's a picture of me, you know, out to dinner. And I also used my washi tape. You know, I used the journaling spots, the smashed journaling spots, and I used my washi tape so I could do more journaling underneath. I had a ticket stub, and we had gone to see the movie Date Night. So because this is date night, I just put a couple of arrows, drew a couple of arrows towards date night to show that it was date night. This is a tag that I had done for a swap a long time ago with my cousin, and I never used it, so I thought it'd go here. I never used it. I never wanted to get rid of it, so I just included it. My husband had tested out my sewing machine once, and he used some of my good My Mind's Eye paper. So I didn't want to throw it away, so when I started doing the Smashbook, I decided to use those test stitches as embellishments for the Smashbook. So that's that page. In this page, this is a, you know, this page is, you know, about holiday, you know, special day traditions like Easter, Valentine's, birthdays, and Christmas. So anyway, I took, this is a vintage image that I had printed out when I was doing those Easter egg cartons, and I never used it. So I included it here with a couple of photos from Easter. Bunny was running through our yard on Easter, and we joked around that that was the Easter Bunny, haha. I just used some washi tape. I used some scraps that I had, and it's just a mishmash of mishmash of stuff with no rhyme or reason. Really, you know, it's not matching. I just wanted to use my scraps and get the memorabilia and the memories in, you know. This is my son, Logan. Every day for Valentine's, I leave a little treat bag on his bed so that the boys find it when they get home from school. I've done that every year since they were little. And so that's him with his little treat bag. And that's the story of that tradition. You know, and then Christmas and the story of Christmas traditions and birthdays. This is the packaging that I saved from my international rack from Debbie. I just thought it was real cool because it says from Amsterdam here, and some of it isn't in English, and Debbie's handwriting is over here, and it was just a very exciting rack for me, and it meant a lot. It's a little note that Debbie had written to me when she gave me the earrings, so I saved that, and I put it here, and I made a pocket, and on a couple of K & Company tags, I just wrote my feelings about the rack, my feelings about Debbie, and why I feel she's so special to me, and how our friendship, you know, has developed. And this is from my rack from Isabel, the chocolate that she had given me. It's written in French. I just thought that was way cool. And I put the dress form here that I had cut out like a long time ago, and I pulled it from my stash because, you know, it signifies that Isabel gave me my first dress form. And if you open it, there's a story of that rack, and the ingredients for the chocolate is in French, and I thought that was way cool. And I used my label maker. This is, you know, bits and pieces of creative stuff. We all have tags from projects that we never end up using, but we never want to throw them away, so that's what this is. The glassine bag is from Lydia. So I had saved it, and I used my washi tape to adhere it in my book. And there's a couple of tags here that I never used in projects, but, you know, I didn't want to get rid of them, so I can save them in the envelope. I put some trim that I love, and, you know, this is a dress form that I'd cut out that I never used. A little bird from, you know, a cereal box, I never used it. This is some of the trim that Lydia had given me in a rack, you know, just a mishmash. And another thing that I never used, you know, this is when I did that little goofy tutorial on the on the glitter and glue, but I thought it came out cool, so I saved it, never used it. Another couple of tags that I have that I never put in projects. And as I was going through my memory box to pull things to put in here, I found this card, and you see it has, you know, pictures of, you know, scrapbooking stuff, and then you open it and it says, "Karen, I love you." Now, I know Joe didn't give me this card. I think it came with a magazine subscription as part of some type of advertisement. And I thought it was really cool, so I stuck it in here with the first lollipop flower that I ever made. And so that's like a creative type of page. There's a picture of that For the Record mini album that I had made that I was particularly proud of, and I put that in there. So that's that page. These are just quotes and stickers that I thought said some cool things. Oh, Victoria's Secret tag that I thought was cool. I didn't want to get rid of it. For this one, for this page, I wanted to document my tattoo. So this right here is the card, the care card that they give you. So I used it to match the picture of me getting the tattoo. And I put it in such a way so that the page read, "Nobody quite like you." And then I just journaled all around, you know, and the story of the tattoo and stuff. And I used my pen to make little borders around the pages, just to kind of finish it off. Used some foam stickers and, you know, just played. For this page, we all have a bunch of movie tickets. I swear I must have like a couple hundred of them. But so far, these are the ones that I put in, and I just snipped the bottom so that they look like fishtail banners, and I just adhered them so that they look like banners. And I have a whole lot more to do, and I'll put them here and maybe on another page. This is I didn't like the background of this particular page. It's like an atlas map, sort of. So I used some scrap My Mind's Eye paper, and when I adhered it in, I made sure to leave room for a pocket. And I adhered some paper on this side also. So I used this page to put the memory of when we went to a live nativity one year at Christmas time, and we had our picture taken, me and Joe, and then a couple more pictures, you know, for the pocket, and another tag for journaling, and there's space here for something else. This is memorabilia from when I went to New York, one of those times. It's a map of Manhattan, and I have found that I have so much New York City memorabilia and memorabilia from when I went to Connecticut those 2 times that I'll probably do a separate Smashbook on it. But I wanted to include, you know, Times Square in this album because it was just surreal. And so that's what that is. And that's a Cosmo Cricket sticker, a girl walking city streets, which is what we did. This is the page of the expo, and to mat these pictures, I just used scraps and punched, you know, made a border punch here, and I just tucked some other scraps in for color. These star embellishments are from Scrap and Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. I'm finally digging them out and using them up, and you know, I just love these pictures. So for this one, I adhered a pocket, and what I saved from the expo was, you know, I cut out the Melissa Francis emblem from the Melissa Francis bag, because that was such a good memory of us crowding in the Melissa Francis booth. I used the packaging from this pocket to make a tag. I knew I had a lot to say about the day, so I kept the packaging from this pocket, and it already had like graph paper, or, you know, grid lines on it, so I used it for my journaling. And then on the back, I adhered a couple more pictures and just matted them with scraps, and that's what I did there. And I kept, you know, a couple of the postcards and information. I also kept, this is the card that Scrap Ace gives you. And what I did was I just stapled all my receipts in like a waterfall effect, you know. And so that's what I did there. And my Melissa Francis receipt. So that's how I saved my receipts. And I wanted to keep the expo book, but it was kind of thick, so I just kept these 3 pages. I kept her because I thought she was cool. And then I wanted to save the map because we were always referring to the map. So I wanted to save the map. So that's what I saved from our expo. I put this little high heel shoe sticker here. This is a sticker that my mom gets junk mail and stickers and stuff in the mail all the time, and she always sends them to me, gives them to me. So this is a high heel shoe, and I kept it in there, put it in there because Lydia had given me that high heel charm, and I just thought that was so sweet of her, so I put that there because it was a memory, and we had the best time. And this is a page that I decided to do as far as, you know, the ways in which my home has changed over the years and how it will continue to change. And I put my pretty little home, you know, from when we had gotten hardwood floors installed. This is a new, you know, accessory or whatever that I picked up at Home Goods with the seashells. This is the story of how my husband built my scrap room, and I added some lace at the end of that tag, and I adhered all these with washi tape, and I just made it so that you know, you could turn it like this with the pages, with the pictures of him built in my scrap room, so I thought that was cool. Was my first kitchen table. My boys grew up around this table. Back when it was just us, this was our first kitchen table where we ate our dinners and played our games and did homework. And when we got rid of this table, see the new one right here? I cried like a baby because of the memories that surrounded that table. So I wanted to document the story of that table. And this is the packaging from Smash washi tape that I kept, and I'll use it for a tag or something at some point. I just thought it was cool. This is a picture. These are events that changed my life. They're not necessarily happy events. My spinal surgery, I kept the sheet. I won't open it because, well, let's do it this way. There's a picture of me with, the stitches, and I don't think anybody wants to see that. So this is the sheet that I had to sign, giving permission for the spinal surgery. This is one of the tests I had to go to Jackson Memorial to do, and it came out all blurry and squirrely, but I kept it because that's how I felt. This was the day I was released from the hospital, and there's plenty of room for journaling in there and here. And that's the doctor that saved my life. And then I also broke my back, and this is the story of that and how tough that was to go through. And, these aren't particularly happy memories, but they change you, and I thought it was important to, document them. This is my sister's memory. It says Judy's memory. Her best friend, Cindy, is the aunt to Katie Stevens, if you could see here. She was one of the 2010 American Top 10 Idols. And so my sister went to Hollywood with Cindy in support of Katie. And they went to the live show, so she sent me the ticket. She gave me all of her autographed pictures of Lee Dwice, who, they didn't know it then, but he's the one who won that season. And my sister just loved him. And, there's other pictures of her with Casey and some of the other idols. So I thought that was cool. So I put my sister's memory in here because she gave me the memorabilia, which was really sweet. And then haven't done anything here. This is a piece of a blankie that Logan used to carry around when he was little, and I'm going to incorporate it in my Smashbook somehow. And then this is, Mother's Day. We're riding in the car, and my husband got me the Smashbook, and Logan got me the Moon 5 CD, so I took a photo. And I added some trim here, and there's the Mother's Day card from Logan, and this is just a really cool postcard that I had picked up when I was in, I think it's Epcot, anyway, at Disney. So I thought that was pretty. It had my favorite things, birdcage, Eiffel Tower, and a butterfly on there, see? And birds, so I thought that was cool. So I saved it, but for what, I don't know. And I think that's as far as I've gotten. So it's already really thick, so I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's already getting chunky, but I'm having a good time with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me leave a comment and let me know what you think. And I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, ladies. Bye-bye now.